Guys, if you've been holding out to buy a suppressor, there's never been a better time to go ahead and make that purchase. And Griffin Armament has made it easier than ever. I just purchased the Griffin Recce 5K off Griffin Armament's website and used their to-your-door program. And from the date that I purchased the suppressor, made the order online, until it arrived at my door was exactly 34 days. The ATF's been processing Form 4 applications quicker than ever. It's been pretty common to see less than a month wait times. That, combined with the to-your-door program from Griffin Armament, makes buying a suppressor super simple and convenient. So now that I got the Recce 5K, let's go ahead and take a look at it. We'll go over some of the specs and then we'll do some shooting with it. The to-your-door program that Griffin offers is through Capital Armory. Capital Armory is the largest suppressor silencer dealer in the United States, and Capital Armory holds FFL SOTs in every state where it's legal to own a suppressor, so they're able to ship your suppressor straight to your door. So Griffin Armament makes it as simple as going on their website, picking out the suppressor you want, add it to your cart, and check out. That's all you have to do. Once you've completed your order, you'll get an email from Capital Armory notifying you of the next step and what you need to do next. You'll then go on Capital Armory's website, make a profile, enter your information, and purchase a tax stamp. After that's completed, if you don't already have fingerprints registered with Capital Armory, you'll get a packet in the mail containing fingerprint cards and an ink kit. You can use that ink kit and take your own fingerprints. It has detailed instructions on how to take the fingerprints and how to fill out the fingerprint cards. Once you've completed your fingerprints, you put them in the prepaid envelope, mail them back to Capital Armory. Once they receive your fingerprints, you'll then get an email notifying you to go to Capital Armory's e-form page, where you'll make a phone call once you're ready and get on the phone with a Capital Armory representative, and they'll walk you through the e-forms part so you can sign, which is super simple and takes maybe 10 minutes to complete. After this, at some point you'll get an email from DocuSign and you'll digitally sign your Form 4, and then after that point you're just waiting for the ATF to approve your application. Luckily, here lately, the ATF's been processing applications fairly efficiently. Where used to you could wait up to a year, now it can be less than a month. My actual Form 4 was approved by the ATF in 5 days. From the date I signed my Form 4 until I got an approval email was 5 days. Once your Form 4 application's approved, you'll get an email from Capital Armory notifying you that they're ready to ship your suppressor out. They have to notify your chief law enforcement officer that they'll be shipping an NFA item to your door, and they have to wait 7 days for that process to complete. After that 7 days, you'll get a notification saying your suppressor has been shipped, and you'll get tracking information so you can track it all the way to your door. You just have to make sure you're there to sign for the package when it's delivered, and the process is complete. So now that I've completed that process, let's take a look at this Griffin Recce 5K, and we'll go over some of the specs and head out to the range and see what it sounds like. Alright, we just cut open the box. Here's the top of the box. You got a thank you letter from Capital Armory, a patch, and on the back side's my Form 4. I'm not going to show that because it has personal information on it. Then we've got a mitt for removing a hot suppressor from Capital Armory, and here's our Recce 5K from Griffin. Here you can see Griffin's perpetual warranty. Griffin has an amazing warranty. If anything happens to your can, they'll fix it, take care of it. If you have any problems whatsoever, you know you're took care of with Griffin. And with their perpetual warranty, they'll cover that can for life no matter who it goes to. So if say you pass away and it goes to the next person on your trust, or whoever inherits your silencer, they're still covered by Griffin's warranty. Alright, opening the Griffin armament box for the Recce 5K. We've got some swag, some pretty cool stickers. Griffin Recce sticker, Recce 5, Recce 7. If you guys have watched the channel much, you know I have a Griffin Recce 7 suppressor as well, and I really do like that suppressor. I always recommend it anytime someone's looking for a good 30 caliber suppressor. Very solidly built can, and sounds great. And we have a how to install little quick card, which these Recce silencers are super simple to install. Then you get this little bag for your silencer, and here's the Recce 5K. Very nice little compact can, and it's got their new flash hider design. Alright, let's go over some of the specs on the Recce 5K. This can's 1.5 inches in diameter. Overall length is just 5.8 inches, and it only adds 3.5 inches of length once it's mounted to your firearm. So that's counting the muzzle device. It's only going to add 3.5 inches from the muzzle device forward. It weighs just 13.7 ounces, and it's made 100% from 17.4 heat treated stainless steel. So this is going to be a very tough, very durable can. That's a great material for suppressors. Of course, this is a 5.56-223 board silencer, and it attaches using Griffin's taper mount muzzle devices, which I really like. I run them on all my guns. It's a really solid mounting system. I've been using them for years. I've never had a suppressor come loose. It's a really good system. And they have a wide range of muzzle devices to choose from. The can's finished in high temp Cerakote, and soon they're going to be offering them in flat dark earth as well as this black. The Recce 5K is full auto rated and has no barrel restrictions. Of course, the shorter barrel you shoot them on, the more rapidly you're going to get erosion and wear on your baffle, so just keep that in mind. The Recce 5K is fully laser welded and includes Griffin's upgraded rapid indexing mounting system for their taper mount. It finds the threads quicker and tightens down faster. It is reverse compatible with any Griffin taper mount muzzle devices. This can includes Griffin's EcoFlow baffles. Their EcoFlow baffles have a better sound signature, and they have some flow through properties, so you don't have to deal with so much gas back at the shooter. The Recce 5 ships with Griffin's taper mount easy brake. It's called the easy brake because it doesn't have to be timed. Wherever it tightens down at, it's good to go from there. You can see it's a compact muzzle device, and when running this muzzle device, it would add 4.5 inches of added length. When you order from Griffin's website, you also get a free t-shirt, and they'll ship the muzzle device and your t-shirt out separately from your can, so you'll get it right away. That way you can go ahead and mount your muzzle device up to your host weapon. Alright guys, that's all the specs for the Recce 5K, and hopefully I gave you a pretty good representation of Griffin's to-your-door program. I highly recommend it. It definitely makes things a lot easier for me. It's much more convenient for anybody not to have to leave the house. If you've psyched yourself out thinking that it's too complicated, trust me, once you place your order, it's all done in small steps, and it's very, very easy. And the good thing about it, once you've done your first one, they already have all your information on file. They already have your fingerprints on file, so your second one goes even easier. Alright, you guys have probably already heard the can in the intro, but let's head out to the range and we'll put some more rounds through this can. We got the Recce 5K mounted up on our PSA jackal. This is a 10.5 inch 5.56. The Recce 5K with a 10.5 jackal makes for a nice little compact package. This will be the first shots through the can, so you'll be hearing it with me for the first time. Now I'm going to take one ear off to kind of get a feel for the sound, and we'll put a round into the dirt. All right, not too bad. It definitely takes the bite out of that 5.56. Alright, the can sounds really good. Definitely takes the bite out of 5.56. Nice little short compact can. Griffin does have sound tests that show this can below 140 decibels on an 11.5 inch 5.56, and I'd say that's probably about right. 140 decibels is kind of seen at the level that can cause hearing damage with a single shot. Even at 137 decibels, 139 decibels, you don't want to be exposed to that repeatedly over a short period of time. Alright guys, that was a quick overview of the Griffin Recce 5K. Super nice can. Glad to have it in my collection. Really impressed with Griffin's to-your-door program. I'll definitely be using that again in the future. It makes purchasing a silencer or suppressor very easy and convenient. You never have to leave your house. You can do it all online. Capital Armory, really good about handling the transaction. The process is super simple, and if you're on the fence about buying a suppressor because you're worried about how difficult or complicated it may be, I definitely recommend trying that to-your-door program from Griffin Armament. It's a very streamlined process, and there's somebody there to help you out the whole way through it if you have any trouble at all. I've always been a big fan of Griffin's suppressors. My very first suppressor was a Griffin. They make really high quality cans that sound great and perform very well. And they're constantly innovating and upgrading their products. And they have a warranty that's pretty much unmatched in the industry, where they don't only cover you 100%, it's a perpetual warranty that stays with the can for the life of the can, no matter who owns it. If you guys are interested in picking up a Griffin suppressor or checking out Griffin's website and studying up on their to-your-door program, I'll have a link in the description of this video to Griffin's website where you can shop around, learn more about the to-your-door program, or go ahead and make your purchase for your next silencer. I appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to check us on the next video.